Is it a set lineup with Monkeys with Hammers, or is it a changing lineup with you? Or?
It's been fairly set, but it wasn't anything really on purpose. It's Justin Pacey, who used to be with the band Craving Lucy, and Nate Comp, who's still with Craving Lucy. So it's those. And we were doing it with another guy, and now we're just a three-piece. So it's kind of whoever shows up, I guess. But it seems to work. So.
It's a good time. It's high energy, and definitely look for that. We'll get some mentions on the What's on Tap report. I mention Mama Kicks all the time. Everyone knows them, so
we appreciate it.
And you guys pack a house wherever you go. You do play the Dairy Field quite a bit, especially in the summer out on the deck.
Yep.
And it's always a good time. That's the first time I've seen you guys live. It just never. Sometimes I'm just looking to kick back too, and not work the radio thing. But probably should have introduced myself a whole lot sooner. Was the guitar your first love? Or did you have another instrument first?
Actually, no, the drums were the first thing, and I slogged away at it for a bunch of years before I realized, this isn't going to be the instrument for me. And then I went and saw Van Halen in '79, and I left there going, no, I got to play guitar.
Yeah, that changed everything.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And then I started doing that, but then a friend of mine was much better than me, so I ended up going on bass, and I kept getting work as a bass player, so I just stuck with that for a bunch of years, and now I've kind of switched back, so my focus is back on guitar again.
So you're back and forth all the time, but you started playing at a young age?
Yeah, I was banging on pots and the whole thing, 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah. Okay. So my boy is 8. I have a guitar that I have no idea how to play. So I keep saying someday I'm going to learn it, and I am. But he picks that thing up, and at 8 years old, he's making music that I haven't been able to get out of it.
It's funny. It's there. Well, I can't say it's there or it's not, because sometimes it can be there even when it wasn't there in the beginning. But I mean, a lot of times people come right out, and you just go, where did that come from?
That's exactly how it is with the boy. I'm like, hey, look at that thing really does work, doesn't it? I thought it was broken because it's not.
I think it's huge to have instruments in the house when you have kids too, because even if you're not a player, you never know what your kid's going to be, involved in. I was lucky to have paints and pencils and pianos and guitars and everything lying around. So
we've done the same thing with our kids. Always, we had a keyboard. We, had the guitar in the house, and always, if they ever asked for an instrument, tried to supply it so they can feel their way around it. Like you said, one day you may have an ephany and say, "Hey, I'm going to put the drums aside and pick up the guitar," because the guitar player gets chicks. I mean, come on.
Well, they are up front. Yeah, there's that.
It's Chris Lester with us here on the local music show at 106.3 Frank FM. So you're going to do another song for us.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about this. Is this a Monkeys with Hammers song as well, or is this a Chris Lester special?
This one's kind of been on the shelf for a while. I used to do it when I lived out in L.A., and I haven't played it in a while, and I just kind of thought I should dig out something that's a little different.
All right, it's a little treat for the Frank listeners.
Yeah, so hopefully I remember how it goes.
I'm sure you will. Something tells me you will.
No one will know the difference either way, right? This one's called Automatic Drip. Is it in what I say? Have words gotten in the way? Maybe I found the screw that I've been missing all these years. No, I'm not thinking clear, and I don't always hear. Maybe I talk too much about myself when no one cares. Coffee and conversation, watching the sun go up and down, passing the time and green that has arisen to the top yet. Watch TV about a book, regretted the hour it took. I'm switching the channel to a day when you hear what I'm saying. Maybe we're not the same, facing a picture frame, surrounded by kids and dogs, but somehow I just don't belong here. Coffee and conversation, watching the sun go up and down, passing the time and green that hasn't risen to the top yet. I'll live inside the moment later, and everything is fine now somewhere. Inhale to where is only it's only human. It smells just like my failures. Who cares? Maybe I'll scratch the itch, or drive my car in a ditch. Maybe I've come too far to call it quits and cash my chips in. Coffee and conversation, watching the sun go up and down, passing the time and cream that has arisen to the top yet. Coffee and conversation, watching the sun go up and down, passing the time and cream that has arisen to the top yet. Hasn't risen to the top yet.
Very nice. Hey, you remembered it.
I did remember it, yeah.
Something told me you would.
Well, it's been a while.
That's an awesome song.
Oh, thank you.
I like that a lot. Automatic Drip. It's
Yeah.
Chris Lester here on the local music show, host Chris DeSimone. So just a couple of Chris's just
Yeah.
hanging out, having
Chris
a good
squared.
time. I know I'm going to catch a little flack for this, so I'm going to call them out right now. I have extended the offer to the entire band, Mama Kicks, because everyone's got solo projects going. I mean, it's probably the busiest band in the area, you know. So, you know, if you're wondering where Lisa is, ask Lisa.
Exactly. Ask Lisa.
I'm sure that you know. I mean, she's busy. You guys obviously were on the tour along with Sully from Godsmack. So maybe I'll reach out one more time. And Chris from Mama Kicks. Now, Mama Kicks obviously been together a long time.
Yeah, way before me. I'm the new guy.
You're the newest guy.
I'm the newest guy. Yeah.
And it's been a while, right?
Yeah, it's been about 6 years, maybe. I think it's between 6 and 7, something like that.
So Mama Kicks is pushing 10. Is it more than 10?
Longer than that,
Longer than that.
Yeah, a while.
They've been doing it a long time. And you've got your side project band, which is Monkeys with Hammers.
Yeah, that's my original stuff.
And you just played Mad Bob's, and we'll be looking for you again throughout the summer.
Yeah.
This is definitely some great summer music. It works in perfect
nice.
with springtime here and all. Let's talk a little bit about the DVD that's coming out soon.
It's supposed to come out last I knew, it was supposed to come out at the end of April, and it's going to premiere on Palladia on May 4th. I forget the time. I think it's like 9 o'clock or something. It's actually a good time slot.
Okay.
I think it's a Friday or something like that, but not
It's
sure.
well worth staying home, grabbing some popcorn, and
I mean, I haven't seen it, but I would imagine it's going to be great.
you lived it, so
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
sure you know it's pretty good. After the release, we'll be able to find it pretty much anywhere.
As far as I know, it's supposed to be a kind of a special edition thing where they'll have a bunch of DVDs and some pics and some other stuff in there. And I think there's supposed to be 5,000 made or something like that. So it's going to be a limited edition deal. But I haven't gotten all the details yet, so, I'm kind of in the same boat
Maybe
as
we'll
everyone.
just have to have you back.
Oh, hey, that sounds great to me.
With the release of the DVD and all. And I'll tell you, that Automatic Trip song, that's going to find its way into rotation here on the
nice.
local music show, so I'll have to pull that out of
I'll get you a copy of it then.
I appreciate that. So we got Mama Kicks, we got Monkeys with Hammers, the DVD coming up, and I'm thinking maybe we'll be seeing you at the end of the summer, say for like an Oktoberfest or a Franktoberfest or something like that.
Yeah, you just got to let me know when that is, and I'd love to be there.
It's a great time. I mean, last year, we had Charlie Farron and John Butcher. Chris Fitz was there.
Yeah.
And Matt Jackson and Leaving In. It was an awesome show, and you guys going to fit right in.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not the band, then hopefully at least me. That'd be wonderful.
Yeah, good music and beer.
Well, there you go. I mean, come on, that's the best you can get.
And I